We've been first alerting you throughout the week to another round of heavy rain and strong gusts. Our storm system currently located near the Oklahoma Panhandle, and that is forecast to move into the Ohio Valley and rapidly strengthen as it works its way through the Great Lakes. Another inside runner, meaning that we are on the warm side of this storm. Here's First Alert Futurecast at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Not much to talk about really locally. It's tomorrow evening where things really ramp up. In fact, tomorrow we start off quite nice. Tomorrow we're expecting highs to be back up in the 40s, but tomorrow night things fall apart quickly. Rain showers develop right around 7 or 8 p.m. and then we have a push of steady, heavy rain overnight. Periods of heavy rain expected into Saturday morning. This is where we see some of our strongest gusts too, topping 40 miles an hour in some locations. And behind this, we still stay a bit windy during the day on Saturday, but we will gradually pull in drier and cooler air. We do trend colder as we get into the end of the weekend. Here's the excessive rainfall outlook for tomorrow, still in that level 2 risk for pretty much all of Connecticut. Wind gusts are ramping up late Friday, a little bit breezy tomorrow afternoon, but it's not until tomorrow night where we start to see these gusts back up into the 30-mile-an-hour range. And here we are with gusts back over 40 miles an hour rather, on Saturday morning. And that southerly wind direction pushes extra water into Long Island Sound, prompting this coastal flood watch for Middlesex and New London counties during the Saturday midday high tide cycle, and we could see that get expanded at some point. All of these combinations leading to another first alert weather day for tomorrow night into Saturday morning. Heavy rain 1 to 2 inches with locally higher amounts in the mix. Wind gusts 40 miles an hour and up, especially near the shoreline and across the northwestern hills, renewing the risk for all types of flooding, freshwater and river flooding, basement flooding, poor drainage flooding, and perhaps bringing some power outages too. And it's already been a very wet start to the month and to the year. We are over a 3-inch surplus when it comes to rainfall and the liquid equivalent of anything frozen, and we add to that tomorrow night. Right now, though, pretty quiet. Our ICAM and Windsor Lock showing nice conditions. Look at this in New London. Some sunshine. Very nice to see since we haven't seen much of that recently. First Alert Live radar is scanning the skies with nothing to show. Temperatures hanging tough in the 40s for the next couple of hours, but then we'll start to see some 30s in the mix inland, 7 o'clock and beyond. And tomorrow, you'll want to keep the jackets around for the morning, but in the afternoon, not too bad out there. Back in the mid-40s, about 5 to 10 degrees above average for this time of year. Unseasonably warm Saturday morning as that warm air surges in. There's our first alert weather day. And then Sunday, maybe some lingering flurries, but otherwise breezy and certainly colder. We're down into the 30s for highs on Monday. Tuesday of next week, still keeping an eye on the potential for some snow or some mix, with temperatures dropping thereafter. In fact, we have not had a high temperature at or below freezing so far this cold season. That likely changes next weekend. Here's the model spread for Tuesday, though. One model brings wintry weather to Connecticut. The other model, the European model here, a complete miss. So we will continue to watch this very closely. Either way, Kara, we do expect colder weather to return for the middle of next week, certainly feeling a bit more like January.